All right, we're back with another Talking with Teachers video here. So this is episode 2. We have Mr. Digman. So what do you do at Avon High School, man? Like, what do
I do? I teach French. I teach upper level French classes.
That's pretty tight, man. So French, like, why do you want to do French? Like, that's just like, you know, I'm no issue with that at all. That's pretty cool, but you know, why did you want to do it?
I just chose French because it's the most interesting subject to me in high school, and I just wanted to share that knowledge with everyone.
Yeah, so it took you, how many like classes do you have to take for that? You took like, because obviously you have to go to college, like how many did you have to do? Like?
Yeah, it was 8 total years of school, high school and college, plus 2 years of living in France. So.
That is a lot. So yeah, you lived in France. That's pretty cool, man. So you're a teacher in French, I almost said French.
Now I am.
I understood that joke. So you taught in France. So how was that about?
I taught English in France, actually. So
makes sense.
Teaching English to French high schoolers, and that's when I decided that I wanted to be a teacher, actually.
Yeah. How different is like the French high school like experience like?
It's pretty different. They treat it a lot more like college, where they go from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they have all these breaks, and they don't do sports at school or anything. It's very academic.
I see, yeah. And I remember because you taught us about that, and it definitely seemed a little more like relaxing, I guess. You kind of just like, I don't know how to describe it, but when you see it, you'll understand.
Yeah, get more breaks in your day.
Yeah, more breaks, yeah, and like it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, where did you actually live in France, like specifically?
I lived in a little town called Castelnaudary, which is like southwest, and then I lived in a bigger city called Nîmes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You had a little goofy neighbor who would, what did she do again?
Yeah, I had a goofy neighbor who would knock on my window every morning and ask, "Est-ce que tu as des baguettes?" Which means, "Do you have any baguettes, spare baguettes?" And I would just give her some bread.
That's pretty funny considering that baguettes are like commonplace over there. Like if you don't have baguette, like what are you doing? Honestly, that's really funny. So we bring up baguettes. So favorite French food?
Ooh, I love French food. I love boeuf bourguignon the most. It's like a beef stew, and I love cassoulet and all kinds of stuff. I love baguettes, of course. That's why I would share it.
Everyone loves baguettes. If you don't like bread, what are you doing, man? I mean, it's like in like every food. Well, not every food, but you know what I mean.
It's a big one.
It's very big there. What do you have for dinner last night, Mr. Digman?
Last night, I know it's a betrayal, but I actually made enchiladas last night.
Enchilada.
Yeah.
Well, that is kind of a betrayal because you're only, as a French teacher, you're only really supposed to eat like French food. But I think we can give you a pass on that. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
I appreciate that.
And then dinner tonight. So you were telling me earlier, what you're having some French food tonight. So we have a little redemption here. What are you having tonight?
Yes, I'm going to make some lentils and chicken and pasta, all kinds of things.
That sounds pretty freaking fun. I shouldn't say that on that.
We'll cut that?
Yeah, no, it's fine. We can leave it in. Why do you love France? You know, like why do you love it?
I feel like just when I moved there, I loved the people. They were really, they're surprisingly nice. You don't.
That's
hear
a stereotype that they're like really mean. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't know, but
no, they're very kind. They welcomed me, and I felt really attached to the culture, and I just had a good time. Yeah. So I love it.
So since big France guy, what about what are your thoughts on the Mona Lisa and the Tower Eiffel, as they say?
La Tour Eiffel, j'adore la Mona Lisa, la Joconde, we call her in French, actually. Yeah, I love Da Vinci. Love La Tour Eiffel, obviously. It's the symbol of international travel in the world, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, man. So, yeah, I mean, the Mona Lisa is cool because the Louvre is cool. I want to go to the Louvre, man. That's like one of the top things when I go to France eventually. I don't know when I'm going to go. It's not like my top countries I want to go to, but it's something I do want to go. And the Louvre just looks like a rip-roaring good time. You got all these paintings and stuff. Like, yeah. You like obviously you like the Louvre. It's pretty cool, man.
I love the Louvre.
And you get to see the pyramid that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame guy also made. So that's the Ohio connection.
I taught him that.
You did teach me that. You're also a pretty big, well, decently. You like games, video games. Like
I do.
You so like, what are you playing right now in terms of video games?
So I just got a PS5 for Christmas.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then next gen, that's pretty cool.
I'm finally caught up, and I've been playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy actually.
Yeah, I know you're a big Harry Potter nut as well. Yeah,
I'm a millennial, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, that just goes hand in hand. Harry Potter, not for me, but I respect that. Any other games you're interested in for PS5?
Honestly, I want to download Sonic Frontiers as soon as I can.
Yeah, we'll get into Sonic in a bit. Sonic Frontiers, it's all right, but I hope you enjoy that game. Hopefully, yeah. Let's get into that. Let's get into your childhood games. So, like, what were like your big games that you really liked when you were a kid?
I was a big, anything adventure-y. Like, I loved Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, those kind of things.
Tomb Raider, yeah. Tomb Raider's a pretty iconic game there. Yeah, it's definitely evolved a lot over the years because you look at, like, the first game. But it was a very early 3D game. It was, like, 1990.
96, I think.
I think something, maybe even 90, maybe even earlier than that. I don't know, 95. But it's really definitely evolved. So it's probably pretty cool because you grew up with it and you played the newer ones, right?
Yeah, I still play it today.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What other games?
We've talked about before. I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I love Sonic too, man. Sonic Adventure is the one that is that the one
top tier? Yeah.
It is a classic game right there. That is one of the best like platformers ever. It's a very, very good game. So you had Sega Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast.
What other games did you have for that?
I had all forms of the Game Boy, for the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I have Dreamcast. I can barely remember what I had for that, honestly. I think. I don't even know.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But hey, I bet if I showed you some of them, you'd probably remember.
I bet I'd remember. Yeah.
But yeah, so you had the Game Boy line.
All the Game Boys, starting with the old black and white one.
Every single one.
Yeah,
That's great.
So the SP was my most recent.
SP, that's a classy console right there. You got the backlit screen, the full. That's I don't even have one, but I just know it's one of the most classiest systems.
Yeah.
And then PS1, you had that, right?
I started with PS1 up to PS5. Yeah.
PS1, yeah. I mean, PS1, Dreamcast, Game Boy Advance. Those are just statistically good video game consoles. Just banger after banger on each of them. How popular would you say video games are in the France world?
I feel like French kids love video games. I actually did a video game project with my French students where they designed an English-speaking video game for me.
You showed me one, and one of the guys, I forget the Hotline. He did Hotline Miami. Yes, that was a very well done video by that guy. Yeah. Very fluent English. I remember just watching that. It was very, very cool. But Ubisoft is from France.
Yeah.
They're a big developer. I know they're kind of hit or miss nowadays. That's just what I've heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they made Rayman, so you can't really you can't go wrong with Rayman. I've only played the first game, but that game's great. Have you played any Rayman?
I've played Rayman on Game Boy actually. Yeah.
Game Boy, yeah. That's definitely a more niche entry, but it counts. That still counts.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have played the remake of the PS1 and Saturn game on that.
You know what?
That could have been it.
That sounds familiar.
So you played the first Rayman's very good game. One of the most beautiful 32-bit games from that era.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good game. So you big gamer man. So this is gonna be the challenge for the end of this video here.
Oh boy.
We're gonna be playing some Sonic Riders. So you've played Sonic Riders, correct?
Very briefly at my friend's house when I was a kid.
Oh, you're getting smoked, dude. I'm beating you, bro.
Okay.
Very briefly. So let's go. We're gonna go hook up the PC with my legitimate copy of Sonic Riders that I'm playing. Just don't worry about it. All right, so we're about to get into some Sonic Riders action. We're doing Metal City, because you haven't played in how long? 15 years, man. It's been a long time. So I'll go Jet because he's kind of a funny guy. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty silly.
Jet the Hawk.
Pretty silly guy. So let's see if you're a little crusty here.
I'm gonna be crusty.
I've played a lot of this game, so I know the ins and outs. Kind of not really, but
I'm just here to have fun.
yeah, we're here to have a good time. That's really what's going on here. There we go.
I like my shoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not. Oh, it just stuttered because, you know, we're recording while we're. Here we go.
I think I illegally started.
We're good.
Oh,
Wow,
just
8th
pressing
place. Yeah, wow.
Hey,
See,
it's been 15 years.
It's been 15 years, but, you know, maybe you're going to have to go get a copy of this game, practice a bit. We'll,
Oh, I just got hit by a train. Just skating in the grass. Oh, there we go. Some boosts. I feel like I'm hitting the brake on accident. Oh, well.
Are you holding A?
Yes, that'll do it.
You're not supposed to hold A. You're supposed to hold forward.
I'm just taking on the sights of this.
You're not even supposed to hold forward. You're just like, you gotta, I don't even know, I don't even remember.
It sounds like B is the boost.
Yes, B is the boost.
That would make sense. Hey, I'm 6th place.
Hey, that's better than last, man. Hey, I can't argue with that. Oh, shoot, I didn't even do that right. Whatever, it's fine, because I'm in 1st place.
Yeah,
and wow,
nice.
you're back in 8th, really, look at this.
Knuckles hit me with his knuckles.
That is just, yeah, because it's kind of really a jank part of the game where you can go up to other players and it like does like a little animation.
Oh my god.
Do you know how to like drift? You use the
I
triggers.
forget everything.
Wow, that.
Get me on Sonic Adventure. I'll
All right, we'll do that then. He's willing to do it. So yeah, we'll do that in a bit.
Let me just finish this thing.
Man.
Woo! 8th place.
You know, I mean,
Better than not finishing.
I guess I can't really argue with that because this game is very complicated. It is not an easy game to get the hold of. It took me a bit to really learn the mechanics. Oh, I hit restart. We're not supposed to. We're not doing that. But
Don't
we're
put it
gonna.
to that,
So
man.
we'll do a little redemption here. We'll do Sonic Adventure.
Okay.
We'll see who can beat Emerald Coast the fastest.
Okay.
Is that? I think that's
fair.
cool with me, man. All right, so we've got Sonic Adventure booted up here. We're just gonna go over there so you can go to Emerald Coast, the first level. We're gonna see how fast you can beat it. So go as fast as you possibly can. So let's get.
Oh, get the umbrellas out of here.
You don't need the umbrellas.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Let's see. Okay, you're not doing that
No
bad.
checkpoints for me.
Now, to be fair, this game is a lot easier than Sonic Riders, but I can't argue with this.
It's very sensitive.
It is very sensitive, but when you get to learn it, it controls beautifully.
You're right. Okay, this is the part.
This is iconic whale chase scene.
Uh-huh.
There it is. There's that that
Look
whale
out.
that from 1998 actually came out in 1998, but basically 1999.
Not as old as me. Oh no. Get back up there. I mean, you can tell I played before, right?
I can tell you've played it a fair amount.
Okay.
I mean, you can instantly tell you've played. Oh my god! Well, you didn't go up to the top, but you were about to go up to that top part.
I was.
So it shows that like you know this game.
I know the level. Like I said, it's just been a few years.
It has been a few years. But you did play this on PS3 though, so you know you have a lot more experience with it than you do Sonic. You know that part.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you're doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you very much.
This is like your redemption. Hey, this is a pretty like normal like length to beat the level.
I challenge all their teachers in the school to beat my time on this level.
Yes, we'll definitely see. Well, I don't know if I'll be doing this with others. Probably not. But you know, hey, 2 minutes 39 seconds. That's in 88 milliseconds. That's pretty good. But now I'm gonna beat that. All right, I'm gonna show you how to really do this level. Now that was not an incorrect way to do the level. That is actually more how the developers intended it.
Oh, yes.
I'll show you the real stuff right here. This is how the real guy does it. This is how the people like me, who's good at these games, bro.
Okay, so he's speed running. Oh, okay.
Not quite like the best speed run, but I mean, it's pretty good. So look at this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was here what? a minute in
Yep.
or 20 seconds?
Maybe more like 20.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even remember. We can look back at the gameplay.
Did it pain you to watch the way I play this level?
No, not at all. You actually did okay.
That's nice of you. Oh, okay. That's not even real. There's no gravity in when Kyle plays.
Yep. It's just pure real. This is the real stuff right here.
Oh. Oh.
Whatever, it's fine. I'll still get a better score than you.
I miss games like this where there's no achievements or anything. You're just having a good time.
Yes. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So if I was a little more like locked in, like I probably could have done better. But
You didn't destroy me. You definitely beat
I
me.
didn't destroy you. That's the thing. But I did beat your time.
Yeah.
But that was a great redemption. Like you did very good. So we can officially say Mr. Digman is a real gamer. Honestly. So, hey, that was the second episode of Talking with Teachers with Mr. Digman. Thank you for coming on,
Thanks
Mr.
for having
Digman.
me.
I really appreciate it. Talking about French and video games and playing Sonic video games.
My whole life.
That's his life, man. All right. See ya.